What is up, everyone? Today I wanted to go over the new character coming to Umamusume Pretty Derby, Curren Chan. She is cute and fashionable, but she comes at a time when we are low on gems after the intense summons for Kita-san Black. And many of you guys are asking, is she even worth pulling for? Will she be meta? Can I skip her banner and save? Well, let's go over who Curren Chan is and what she brings to the table. Alright, first things first. The most important thing to understand about her is that she is a sprint runner. She has an A rank aptitude in sprint and mile, and an A in turf. She is designed to be a front runner or a pace chaser, and her growth rates support this perfectly. She gets plus 10% to speed and a fantastic plus 20% to power. That 20% in power is huge for a sprinter. It gives her the explosive acceleration she needs to burst out of the gate and power up slopes in those shorter races. Now let's look at her unique skill hashtag, look at Curren. This skill activates around the halfway point of the race. When she's well positioned and starts to pass someone, she gains momentum and surges forward. It's a powerful positioning skill designed to get her into a dominant spot before the final corner even begins. She sets herself up for the win early. Her trainable skills back this up too. She gets some really interesting debuffs to mess with other runners, like dazzling disorientation, and a fantastic gold skill for her running style called prepared to pass, which helps her break away from the pack in the final corner. So we know what she does. She's a hyper-focused sprinting machine with a great stat spread and a solid kit. Now for the big question, is she worth your gems? Let's start with the good news. If you're looking for a great character to dominate the sprint and mile races, Curren Chan is an absolutely fantastic choice. She is arguably one of the best characters for that job at this stage of the game. She does exactly what she's designed to do at a very high level. But there are two critical things you need to know before you pull. First, as we said, she is extremely specialized. She's not a flexible character you can use for long distance races or on dirt. You're pulling her for one job only. Second, in the context of what we know of who will be added next to the game, there are some other important Yumas that you might want to save up for instead. And with the limited amount of gems that we have right now, it might be best to save your gems and hope to pull her in upcoming banners. So, here are my thoughts. For competitive players who want to dominate sprint and mile PvP, she is a very strong consideration. Pulling for her will give you an immediate edge in that area. If you absolutely love her design and character, pull for your favorites. The game is about having fun, and she's a nice character to train. For most other players, especially free-to-play or those saving for the next meta support and characters, this is almost certainly a skip. The fact that she is a permanent unit makes it very hard to justify spending a limited gem stash on her, especially when you could get her by luck later on. It's better to save those resources for when you have enough for pity. And that's the breakdown on Curren Chan. A very good runner, but a tough sell for most of us on a budget. Let me know in the comments if you'll be pulling for her or if you're saving. Who are you most excited for to arrive in the global version of Umamusume? If this helped you make a decision, a like and subscribe would be awesome. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.